Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be going through all of my base makeup and tidying, decluttering a little bit, getting rid of some old funky stuff, getting rid of some stuff I don't really like anymore, kind of reassessing what I have left in my collection. I will emphasize this is not a declutter. There's just a little bit of decluttering on the way in terms of tidying up. My makeup was a mess when I moved into this place, so it just needed a little bit of refinement, a little bit of organisation to just understand what I have, at what state my makeup's in, what I need to use up first, that sort of thing, especially when it comes to liquid products like foundations, setting sprays, primers, all of that good stuff. So yeah, today is me organising all of that, decluttering a few bits in the process. If you haven't already, please go see my, I forgot which side the eye is in, I think it's this one, the card right here. That was my previous video where I did my blush, bronze and highlighting palettes and face palettes. So if you want to go see that, go check that out. And I did the same thing as today, organising a bit of decluttering, bit of an inventory check. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, this drawer is absolute hysteria. It's just trying to be so many things. I don't know. I just feel like eventually I would love just one pot of primers, one area of powders, concealers in one bin and setting sprays. Like, I don't want all of this stuff, but I don't want to declutter all of it. I just want to use it up. Maybe we don't touch this. Maybe I just condense my concealers together. I don't know. Maybe I can just put my concealers in these and then it will condense it down a little bit, and then we can just declutter a few things, maybe predominantly the primers, and just try and organise it a bit. I don't know. Let's just start with that, because we're not going to get any of the big acrylic drawers in here or like dividers. There's no point in trying to do that because there's not much to divide. It's all like bottles and things like that. So yeah. I have just got way too many concealers than I'd like here, honestly. I'm just going to start decluttering a few of them because I just, like, who needs this many concealers? I might put colour correcting ones just in here. I'll be real with you, on the scale of 1 to 10 on how much I don't like this. It's like a solid 6 to 7. It just feels messy. I don't really like it, but I haven't really got much choice, to be honest with you, because the concealer's just using empty space in these ones, and I feel like the powders are definitely better off in this. My eye primers, I've just got too many, so I need to declutter. And I don't know, everything's just a bit messy, but I don't really want to get rid of all of these primers. I'd rather just use them up because I can, and I should be. That's going in there. Like, I don't know, I feel like I could just get rid of so many of these little things and just get through them. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to really try and just crack through my primers, get them down to like one little bin here. And maybe, is there anything else we can declutter here while I'm at it? Didn't really look through these. There's a couple in there that I want to try, and a couple of lip primers. So I'm trying to get rid of these two, which means, I mean, should I go through this? No, I really can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered to go through all these primers. I'm just going to have to start using them all up, to be honest. Like, some of them are really nice, but honestly, I can only see myself owning 5 primers in the future that are actually beneficial to me. So I'm going to just leave it like this for now. I got rid of quite a few things out of this drawer. I got rid of a couple of primers. So this lid lock one by Barry M was not great. It was really bitty. And this Morphe one just like was a bit something and nothing. So I'm just going to get rid of that. This is so old that it should probably break me out. This, I've nearly finished it, so I'm just going to throw it out because it's pretty old as well. This is pretty old. It's an oil stick. It is nice, but I've got so many things. I'm just like, no, don't really want it. This is brand new, so I want to give this to a friend. And then we've got like all of these concealers. This one's bright orange. It's never gonna be for my skin type. That's going. The yellow one, I just don't want it. The Barry M one is too thick. This Pretty Fresh one by Colourpop is quite old and I didn't really like it anyway. This e.l.f. one, I mean, should I be keeping this? Maybe I should give this another go, but it's quite orange. Maybe I should give this another go. I'll give this one more go, actually. And then I want to get rid of the Wet n Wild as well because it's pretty empty and it's pretty old as well. Like, yeah, it's fine. We can get rid of her. We can get rid of her. And then I'm getting rid of 3 powders. This Natural Collection one. These are actually all lovely powders. I just don't need... Look how many powders I have. I don't need all that. I'm a dry skin queen. I do not need all these powders. Getting rid of that one, this Effect one, which is quite nice as well. And I'm finally going to get rid of my Urban Decay Velvetizer. It's just too silicone-y. It's too finely milled. It literally dries my skin out because I'm a dry skin girl. So those are all the things we're getting rid of. 14 things. That's not horrendous. That's not horrendous. It's not great. But I think that's mostly because the primers are letting me down here. I could probably get rid of loads, but I'd rather just use them up because I've not been. So not hideous. I know there's more concealers in here that I can just get through and finish. Like there's a couple that are half empty. This Zoe, the one is like half empty. So I just want to use them up rather than getting rid. But like this one, half empty. So maybe I need to do a project pan. I know it's not the beginning of the year, but maybe I need to do a project pan with a few of these liquid products. Okay, foundations. I hate this drawer so much. It's almost untrue. It's almost untrue. I think what I'm going to do is try and do what I've done here, but facing this way, so it looks less messy and just like all over the place. And to do that, I think I'm going to just use one acrylic divider, take out a few of these, and just see if I can angle them at least. Let's just try that. Okay, I think this is as good as we're gonna get. I hate it with an absolute pure passion. I think the only way we're gonna get around this is through decluttering and through using products up. I kind of don't want to declutter anything. I'd rather just go through it foundation by foundation, try it on my face, and or like see if it's curdled. And through the bottle, honestly, I can't really tell. Some things just need shaking up, some things just need throwing away. But to be honest with you, I can't see anything immediately that I'm like very happy to get rid of. Some things I just know that there's so little left of that I could probably just get rid of it. I'd rather just try it all on and make that decision when it gets to it. But for now, this is what we're looking like. I hate it. We got liquid foundations over here, liquid foundations over here, sticks in the middle, and a weird gap with some backups back here. It's horrendous. I hate it. Okay. Okay, on to setting sprays. I've had to close the blinds and change the lighting a little bit because the lighting was going in and out. I have a lot of setting sprays here, and I can't remember what video I said it in, but I want to have 5 core setting sprays that I love, and then maybe 5 that I'm kind of experimenting with, or I'm dipping my toe in, or I fancy buying to try something new out. But I don't want this many in the future. It's just too much. So I don't think this is gonna take too long. I don't think. I'm gonna just try and organise and get stuff out of boxes and make it look nice. I think that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, automatically that just looks so much better. I've got over here 3 just like water in a can situation, like these Moisture Bomb Protect. These are really nice in the summer, just kind of when you want it over dry skin. I take these to work often with me in the summer because the aircon really dries my skin out, so these are kind of like good to have, but I'll be honest, I don't know why I've got 3, probably came in a glossy box or something. I just normally keep 1. I've got all of my core, like my favourite setting sprays at the back. The reason for that is because I'm more likely to reach for those because I know I want them. And then I've tried to keep everything else up front. There's a few things like that are kind of new-ish to me, like the Glowish setting spray and some other little bits and bobs. But to be honest with you, like, I'm not in a rush to get through them. I just want to get through them and then not pick more up. I'd rather just have these, like the core ones. This one's nearly half empty as well. And then just like a few more. I think that's just the perfect. I am getting rid of a few. I'm getting rid of this Too Faced Hangover RX primer one because it's just so old and it leaks a little bit, so it's just kind of annoying. This one, I'm embarrassed. I don't know if you can actually see that, but this one's got, oh my God, you can. This one's got like chunky bits in, and I'm like, that's disgusting. This one I don't like the smell of. This one has gone a funny colour, and then this one's got a funny spray on it. So I'm trying to get rid of all of these. I'm not gonna give them to anyone. I think they just need to go in the bin because they're a bit gross. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of those. I feel like this one taught me a lot. I feel like I have a lot of foundations, a lot of primers that I simply want to use up and get rid of. The reason I didn't declutter them is because they've got like this much left of everything, and I feel like if it's not bad, it's just a waste, and I can't give it to anyone because it's got like this much left. Unless someone was to go dig through my drawers and I'm like, oh, I really want to try this, of course I'd let them have it. But I just feel like it's better for me just to use those foundations and primers up. I have been on a bit of a mission since filming, obviously, all of these videos before filming the intro and outros. And I've been on a bit of a mission to not open things that are like this much used up and try and use the things that got this much left instead. So that is a bit of a mission for me, and I feel like going forward after that, when all of that's done, I just want to keep a bit more of a comprehensive liquid product inventory, have a little bit less but not restrictive, still have room for favorites, still have room for exploring, still have room for a bit of fun, but just trying to keep everything down. Like even having just 30 foundations, just 30 foundations, even having just 30 foundations would be significantly less than what I've got, and I feel like that says a lot. So do you see where I'm going with this one? Do you see what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I'm disappointed of how many products I have, but I know how to tackle this, and it isn't through just getting rid of it and wasting it, it's just through simply using up, which I can absolutely do. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm in the sense of I'm glad I did this, so I know exactly what I have. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thumbs the video up if you have, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell. The next one I believe is like eye declutter, so like brows, mascara, single eye products, lashes, all of those things. So stay tuned for that, ring the bell, because then you'll see that one. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.